Grimmway Scholars, this is Mr. Pasillas, your 4th grade STEM teacher, and today I'm going to go over your virtual science experiment that I would like for you guys to try. Now attached with this video, you're going to get a packet that has all the materials and the procedures that you would need to do this experiment, as well as a data tracker to track and notate all of your experiment today. So I'm going to go over a little bit of what I've done so far. You are going to need several different materials, such as some type of liquid or solution. We're only dealing with safe liquid and solution, so we're not going to be dealing with any harsh cleaning products or any chemicals. We're going to use things that we would normally either eat or use every day. If you're unsure about a liquid or solution, make sure you ask your parents so they can tell you whether it's safe or not. So the materials that I'm going to be using is some salt water, ketchup, dishwashing soap, and toothpaste. You're also going to need some type of cup or bowl to put your solution in. You're going to need several different pennies. You're going to need some napkins, and you'll also need some spoons and a watch or timer. Now, if you have a magnifying glass, that can come in handy with this experiment, but if you don't worry about it. I don't have one today. Now let's go ahead and go over what this is all about. Now, it's going to be all about our penny today. Now, what I noticed about my penny is that I can tell a difference between a penny and most other coins because of its distinctive color, which is copper. Now, copper, whenever I see like a brand new penny, it looks very shiny. And then and something that I also noticed is that sometimes older pennies start to look a little bit more darker and almost turn like a brownish color and even look almost like dingy and dirty. So what we're going to do in our experiment is figure out why that is. And part of that is because of the atoms that are in matter, such as a penny. Now in atoms, opposites attract. So what that means is that the positively charged copper atoms are attracted to the negatively charged oxygen atoms that are in the air. That's what causes it to create copper oxide, which is kind of like that darker color that we see on the older pennies. Now, copper oxide dissolves with weak acids and salt. So we're going to use these everyday items to see what item is going to dissolve that copper oxide or make it look like it's like a brand new penny again. So what we're going to refer to is our data sheet, which is right here. You're going to notice that it says hypothesis. This is what you want to make sure that you are filling out first. Your hypothesis is your educated guess. For example, my son thought that the toothpaste was going to work the best because he says this is what we use to clean our teeth and we would use the product that cleans the best. And so he chose toothpaste. So he'd write his hypothesis as toothpaste and why he thinks that is. Then we're going to notate the household materials. So the first one we're going to do is salt water. And I would put my penny, first I want to notate what my penny looks like, what its appearance looks like, which on this one is really dark on the edges. I noticed that the date says 2001, but on the one it's very dark and I can barely see it. I can turn it around and see that it's very dark on the other side. So I'm notating that all in there. I'm going to put my penny in there for 30 minutes. And then I'm going to take my penny out with my spoon, put it on my napkin, and then I'm going to examine what it looks like now after I wipe everything off. And then I'm going to rank my penny based on which one looked the best. I'm going to put my penny back into the solutions for another 30 minutes, so a total of an hour, and then I'm going to rank them again just to see if the time has any difference on whether it makes the appearance change or not. Then I'm going to notate my results and see if my hypothesis was correct. Now I cannot wait to see your guys' experience and see what materials you used and what worked and what didn't work. The way you're going to do this is you're going to submit a Flipgrid video, or you can also post it online on Facebook or Instagram with hashtag GA Virtual Science Fair. This experiment is due this week on Friday, so make sure you take the time during your school day to get this assignment done. And I really cannot wait to see all your results and see how you guys did. And I will see you guys next time.